at the same time. So if you need to rewind while we're live, if you miss a break or something, that is going as well. And then we'll rip this first break 4 minutes before we were supposed to go live.
That's right.
Nick B, how are you doing?
Hey, Nick.
How's your Saturday going? Adam, I hope so. No, he's not. Penix is not in Cosmic or Inception, not in Topps product. He is in Phoenix and the Optic, of course, so that's why the Falcons are quite a bit cheaper.
Yes, USMC.
Than they would be if he wasn't everything. The question tonight is, what is your most favorite and least favorite holiday candy? And usually there's not a lot of candies revolved around the holiday like there is Easter. I do not like the Cadbury eggs. I'm just saying that. I know your favorites like the Cadbury eggs.
No, I like the Cadbury egg minis.
I do not.
Not with the stuff in it.
Give me the Peeps all day.
I do not like candy corn.
And I love candy corn.
No.
Adam, I do not like the Cadbury eggs. I know people don't like Peeps either, but
I love Peeps. Adam, do we not agree on that? Worst candy corn, best Reese's.
I feel like Reese's every holiday is still Reese's, right? They just shape it like a pumpkin or an egg or.
Okay, we are sold out.
So you know what? A candy corn I don't love, but I will eat it. It's not my least favorite.
Papa, thanks for getting the 49ers. Okay, overlay should be updated. This is break 1068. The next break is listed and it'll be pinned in a second. All
right. I'm going to leave this overlay up just for a second as people are entering in case they're in the break. You want to see their name up there?
And we are giving there's 2 minutes left in the giveaway for the Seahawks, but
it's in this break.
It's in this break right here, okay. So we'll just be surprised.
Oh my goodness, you are right, 1980 Shelby. Circus peanuts are the worst.
Oh.
They are the worst.
Yes.
By far.
Circus
That's a good
peanuts
one.
are not great.
All right. Again, good luck, everyone. I'm going to start ripping this break. Again, YouTube is up and going, so you can watch replays anytime you want. A couple optic blasters in here, see if we can hit us uptown, downtown. As well as the Cosmic, Phoenix, and Inception. Inception, I think, is product of the year so far. Especially for the price of it compared to, like, the more expensive stuff. All right, here we go. Good luck. I just don't like them big. I think it's a texture thing big time. I think it's a texture thing. All right, good luck. Here we go. We have Trey Benson and a Brian Thomas Jr.
And if you're new to us, we send all the base. Did you say that?
No, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, the base that I skip over. What's up, Nathan? The base I skip over, we send all of those still on the veteran. All right, we have passing grade on the Tua with a Malik Neighbors. Definitely a Mrs. 238 song playing. All right, Jalen McMillan hollow and Devontae. I feel like the good hollows are harder to hit this year, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
That just means they'll grade less pop when they're graded.
And the giveaway, there's a minute left. It's for the Seahawks in the break. We're currently ripping.
Yeah. All right, we have Ricky Parasol on the rookie phenom, Kate Stover and Roman Wilson. And we'll give away a team in the next break as well, too. Rerunning the same break back. This one sold out super fast. We've only been live for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, we have Marshawn Lloyd and a Jace McMillan. What's up, Mike? How are you doing?
Hey, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Jerry Judy and a Caleb Williams on the base optic. Hope everyone had a good Saturday today.
J. Ray.
What did J. Ray say?
Good evening, Breaker Jason and his sweet wife. Okay, that is the first and last time you were saying that.
J. Ray, the other day when you said that, and that was the funniest thing. That was the funniest reaction from her too. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. All right, we have a Jalen McMillan on the patch with a Nate Wiggins and a Michael Penix on the base optic. These base rookie optics are the good QBs. If they look like they can get a 10, it's probably worth a slab. This PSA is taking, what, now 65 days to get it back?
PSA's taking a minute.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. They need to get that back on track. Jaheim Bell and a Jacob Cowing. I'll probably say this 1,000 times tonight, but if you need to watch replays, they are available instantly on YouTube. All right, Kenneth Walker and Trey Benson. Yeah, Jerry, that was really funny that night. Okay. We have a Tavondre Sweat and a Cade Stover. Come on. What's up, Emrod?
Hey, Emrod. Good
Thank you,
evening.
Mike. Hope, Emrod, you're doing well. All right, Diamond Hands on the Malik Neighbors with a Marshawn Lloyd. What's that, Stinky? We have a Jalen Wright Hollow and a Rick Straw. All right, still one more blaster, and then we'll get into all that hobby.
Will, you're right. It's all the Pokemon.
Who's Jason? You know what, Will? And Pokemon is, as far as grading and stuff, as big as it's ever been right now. It's crazy. Even when you go to like a local card show, it's like 50% Pokemon now. It didn't used to be that way. All right, Jalen McMillan on the patch with a Terry and Arnold Lions and a BTJ.
Banter, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Nice. Those Rookie Kings are nice. Little a case hit out of Optic, of course. There's a Jaden Daniels Purple Shock. There we go.
Nice.
And Malik Neighbors, who had the Commanders in this break.
Commanders in this break was Sam I Am.
Sam I Am. Let's go.
In Law Dog, you won the Seahawks in this break.
Let's go, Sam I Am. All right, Anthony Gold on the Hollow and the Devontae Walker. All right, Audric Estimate, Roman Wilson. First case hit unless the football emoji parallel counts for... No, it doesn't. So in a case, we haven't hit any case hits yet, but in a case of blasters, you'll get one football emoji in every blaster. Or whatever, the fire emoji. All right, we have Spencer Rattler and the McMillan. Then you'll get like 1 to 2 case hits. Plus you'll get the blue glitter cards too. Usually 1 per case as well. All right, Kyler Murray on the Hollow and a Caleb Williams on the base. A couple of Caleb base on this.
Okay, and in just a minute, we're going to run another giveaway for the next break. Because we can.
All right, let's get into the hobby boxes. We're going to do Cosmic, then we'll do Phoenix, and then we'll end with Inception. If you haven't seen Cosmic... The rocket ship emoji is a short print too, Aiden. You might be one of the first ones I have one. I haven't seen a lot of those pulled yet. Was that out of a Mega? Was that out of a Blaster or a retail box? Those retail boxes I don't think I've released yet, have they? If you haven't seen, what's up, Jim? If you haven't seen Cosmic yet,
hey, Jim.
We hit up Brady last night, autographs, so you can get some craziness out of this product. We had some, check out our Instagram, it's crazy. All right, Gates, Levis, Young, and McMillan. 2 autos, 20 packs. Is that Titans in the next break?
Yep.
All right. Lynn Dickey. We have a Drew Brees Star Command and a Malik Washington. Derek J. I love that picture. Thanks for sending
J.
that. Ooh, we got double number cards here. There's going to be a die cut Donovan McNabb. Blue to 99, and out of 150, Brock Bowers is nice for the Raiders. Who had the Raiders?
Raiders, I think, Executive Life.
Executive Life. He was confused on the time zones. Did you see his message?
No.
He messaged because he's out in California.
That's funny.
Nice Executive Life.
Hey, Lindsay, how are you?
What's up, Lindsay? All right, Ray Lewis. All right. Drake May, Tom Brady on the Patriots. The new way we're going to do these cluster cards, by the way, Mrs.
Yes.
Is unless it's numbered, then we'll roll the dice. If it's a base card, what we'll do is the next card of whatever one of the 3 teams listed will get the card.
Okay, great.
Because the base cards aren't really worth anything. But this is a Patriots one. But when it comes to the numbered ones, I'll roll the dice at the end because that'll be worth something. But I'm sure we'll hit some of those tonight.
Oh, Lindsay, please do. I'm glad you did. Oh, yes.
What's up, the one and only?
Hey, the one and only.
All right, Montana, Jerome Bettis, and the McMillan.
KB, I don't know if we know what the Brady's worth yet.
KB, I have no guesstimate on that. Someone said 5,000. I don't know. All right, Kelsey and a Tyler Guyton. It's going to be, I don't know. I haven't, that's one that could be worth more, could be worth a little bit less. All right, Jaden Daniels, Sam Hartman on the Commanders there, and the Frank Gore Jr. Everyone wants a Jaden Daniels with a Sam Hartman, right?
Yes. Everyone.
Just Sam Hartman fans.
That's true.
J-Ray, I don't know that Jay Latham knows how well he hit in that last break. Ooh, we got numbered to 10 here. Good luck. All right, we have Trey Benson. What is this? It is a Braylon Trice for the Falcons, 8 out of 10. The black cosmic on these looks sick.
Nice, Fanny.
Nice Braylon Trice, 8 out of 10. Those look nice. Yeah, that's what the Tom Brady was, by the way. It was an out of 10 autograph. All right, Michael Pratt, Joe Montana, and Chop Robinson. Question of the day is, what is your most favorite and least favorite holiday candy? All right, Todd Heap and Will Shipley. I know a lot of people, they either love or you hate Peeps.
Yes, I would say Peeps or the Cadbury mini eggs.
I don't like the Cadbury stuff.
Are my favorite, and then my least favorite are candy corn.
All right, Boomer, Newsom, Tom Brady on the Galaxy Greats and the Cooper DeJean. Candy corn. Yeah, candy corn is not...
Yes, the Cadbury mini eggs.
I don't mind candy corn, but I know people don't like it. All right, Keenan McCardell, Malik Neighbors, and Gray. This is a refractor, Malik Neighbors. So we'll get that loaded right away.
I know Peeps are a hot topic.
And this break is being rerun back.
Yes, it's pinned. It's actually almost full.
Okay, and we're gonna rerun it a few times. All right, we have a Star Command AR and a Ben Sinnott. I think the Circus Peanuts, Randy, are the worst. Whatever. I don't know. I just think they're the worst. I agree. McNabb, Winslow, CJ2K, and Gerard Jordan. All right, so we have Peyton Manning on the die cut, Jason Witten, and Troy Franklin. Should have at least one more numbered card in this. Ooh, we got something.
Okay.
We got something. All right, Walter Payton. Is this up? Oh, it is. Look at this. Venus Bo Nix.
Oh, my.
Let's go. The further away from the sun, the better the card.
That is nice.
We had the Broncos.
Broncos in this break was S. Van Stew.
JK Customs is funny.
Nice.
Let's go. Venus Bo Nix. So, again, the planetary cards, you get about 4 per case. A lot of them are the sun. So the further away from the sun, the more short printed the card. So Venus is nice.
Okay, Brad, that was funny. The strawberry hard candy from Grandma's.
Yeah,
I know that.
was
Yes,
funny.
that is funny.
All right, Bledsoe, Greasy, Kurt Warner, and Newton. Congrats on that for the Broncos.
Yes, a big card, Broncos.
I love Cosmic. I've always loved the baseball, so I'm so glad they did football. Eddie George, Steve Young, and Dub Means.
Ooh, root beer barrels.
I like the root beer barrels.
I do too.
All right, Jim McMahon, Smith, and Lassiter. I forgot about root beer barrels.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, Phil Sims, Chad Johnson, and Jonah Ellis. Wow, congratulations on that Knicks. Congrats. Venus Knicks.
That's true, Jaded.
Those orange cream lifesavers and the strawberry cream lifesavers are a problem because I could eat the whole sleeve of them.
Yeah.
All right, we have an empty box of Phoenix there. Good luck on the Phoenix. All right, good luck. Here we go. We have Baker. Phoenix looks nice this year, and I'm glad that we can hit Color Blast. This is a fresh case, by the way. First box is out. All right, we have, look at this triple. Jay Novacek, Jason Witten, and Jake Ferguson on the triple patch.
Nice.
For the Cowboys. With this Saquon Barkley. Man, these are beautiful. Out of $2.99. I love that. I love how they designed these this year. And a Newton.
Peach Altoids. I do not remember Peach Altoids.
Altoids? I don't know that either. I'll let you load that one for me. Thank you.
Right. Yes, super.
All right, ETN, Marshawn Lloyd, and a Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, and Marvin Harrison Jr. does sign in Cosmic because we hit his autograph last night. They do exist. It was not a redemption. It was on card Marv, so he does sign in Phoenix. In it's Cosmic. All right, we have Matthew Stafford, Daniil Hunter on the wave, and an Eric All. the toffee chocolate orange. I would like that. All right, we have the filler. Oh, I love these contours too. Nice Drake May on the contours with the Javon Baker. On the green for the Patriots to 199. These are so clean. You can get these as waves and numbered, but these are clean, even not numbered. They're nice.
Yes, Jim.
Blazer, we're originally from Michigan, but we live in the Middle Tennessee area, Nashville area now. All right. We have Zay Flowers, autograph for the Ravens.
Ravens,
Terry
nice.
and Arnold, and a Levante David to 125 on that yellow gold or whatever they call that. Nice Zay Flowers. All right. Wow, nice, Brad. You did with Noah. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I didn't hear about that one. All right, we have a Jordan Travis on the wave and a Theo Johnson on the Rookie Rising.
A Blazer, the breaks from last night will be shipped on Monday. Blazer.
Yeah, we ship everything next business day.
Yeah.
So all weekend goes out on Monday.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Yeah. And we do ship all the base that I skip over here. All right, we have Cowboys with a CD Lamb on the green with Edwards in the back. The green is numbered to 199. Lots of numbered cards in Phoenix. With the Color Blast Chase. Definitely
Yes, we will,
a good
Joseph.
box.
Yep. Hey, Heather.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
if it's close to sold out, we'll run it again.
All right, we have the Zay Flowers, these fillers. All right, Bo Nix, Rookie Rising, and a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals, numbered to 299.
Yeah, there's only 2 spots up for the next one, but we will run it back.
The one and only. Appreciate
Happy
you.
Saturday.
Ooh, good luck here. Thickie here. We have out of 99, Jordan Travis, RPA for the Jets. Beautiful 3-color jumbo patch there.
K-Side.
With a Justin Simmons, numbered to 399, and that Carson Steele.
Okay, Joseph.
K-Sod had the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're new to us too, replays are up and available on YouTube instantly. We're over there right now. So if you miss anything, you want to rewind us while we're live, we are there right now. And YouTube, if you're over there, I don't see the chat because we're on TikTok tonight.
J-Ray Nation, sorry.
All right, DJ Moore and Keenan Allen on the Treasure Tandems and the Jaden Hicks.
That's right. That's right, K-Side. That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah, Jordan Travis for sure. All right, we have a George Pickens for the Steelers. That one is numbered to 249 with a Troy Franklin. And I'll do a recap at the end too. That was a very nice patch on that Jordan Travis. All right, we have David Montgomery, a Phila. Then we have the McCaffrey, Brock Purdy, and a Jonathan Brooks. A Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. This one will be numbered as well too.
Lindsay grabbed the Panthers.
That one's numbered to 399. Nice, Lindsay. All right,
Donnie.
we still have Inception. I think product of the year because of the price. Prism Hobby's still better, but for the price. Oh, look at that. We start with a thickie too, missus.
Nice.
Let's go, booklet. Booklet. Good luck. I'm going to set the booklet on the table and do that last. All right. Xavier Worthy autograph for the Chiefs.
Nice, Chiefs.
That's nice.
Jacob.
We have Mike Singletary to 125. Santana Moss to 25. Jalen Polk on the player worn to 125. And a Dave Robinson. All right. Then we have Audric Estime. And it's not a duel, so good luck
Hey,
here.
Knox just joined, so it's going to be good.
Oh, God. It is a Cooper DeJean to 10. That is good, though.
Nice.
Eagles, 3 out of 10, 3-color patch. We do have top loaders. We'll put this in,
And
too.
BRT will take it.
Oh, that's his team,
That's
too.
his team.
BRT, that's a PC card. Let's go. Cooper DeJean, 3 out of 10 booklet with the kind of 4-color patch, and it is player-worn memorabilia. Congrats on that, BRT.
He says, oh.
I saw him say that.
Donnie,
I see you,
scrolled
Eminem.
up. I scrolled up, Donnie. I didn't see it.
Is he going to be at FanFest? Is who, Jazz? All right, let me do a quick recap on that one. Of course, there's a bunch more that got loaded too. But I will do a quick recap. Replays are available over on YouTube.
And I believe the next break is sold out, so
And we'll keep running this back. I can only do it about 4 more times tonight, because then I'm out of one of the products.
Okay, Donnie.
All right, Jalen Polk, Pickens, the DJ Keenan, Bo Simmons, Jermaine Burton, Levante, Javon Baker, Newton. We have the triple patch there. Tom Brady, McMillan, Jalen Wright, Hollow, McMillan, BTJ, Trey Benson, Malik. We had the Drake May Brady, Saquon. I just think there's such a good design this year. They're just sleek. That's the word. Yes. Jonathan Brooks numbered, CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Travis, Xavier Worthy on card, Caleb Williams, the Daniels, and the Sam Hartman, McMillan Hollow, Ricky, Malik, Penix, another Caleb. There was a Jaden Daniels Purple Shock. Congrats on that. Donovan McNabb, numbered to 99. Zay Flowers Auto. Drake May Contours. Braylon Trice was numbered to 10 for the Falcons. Brock Bowers to 150. There was the Jordan Travis RPA for the Jets. And then we did hit a planetary card, which is the Bo Nix Venus. Nice. These are sick. And then also the booklet. Did you have the booklet too?
Yep.
Okay. And then also the booklet of the Cooper DeJean, numbered to 10 on the booklet. All right, let me grab that next break.
Yep.
And then I'll put the overlay up. Can I put it up now?
You can put it up now. There's a couple people I have to update, but it's almost there.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the next break up in a second.
All right, Donnie. All right. Again, there's this one's sold out, I think. So
it is.
There's the 3 blasters. There is Inception, Phoenix, and Cosmic again too. So we'll get that going once she gets that overlay updated, so you can see it. We will run this back, like I said, a couple more times tonight. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. And Eminem, I hope you're doing well tonight. Eminem, our question tonight was, what is your least favorite holiday candy? Mine might be, well, someone said Circus Peanuts. I really don't like, not a big Cadbury egg person. That's what made me think of it. Candy corn, I can deal with candy corn. It's not my favorite, but I can deal with it. But most people's candy corn. Some people don't like Peeps. Some people absolutely hate Peeps. See, Bray doesn't like Peeps. See, yeah, the mini egg thing, Manthro. What do you need, CNS? This is a PYT. This one's sold out right now. We'll put another one up in a minute.
Okay,
so
the overlay should be updated.
She's updating the overlay. The Panthers will be populated here in a second. And then we're going to rip this break. So let's say you bought into a break and you bought the Lions. Any card from the Lions you get would go to you. So we would open all the boxes on the table. No Peeps for you either, Manthro. Lindsay, you don't like... Oh, see, Jeremy loathes Peeps too. Heather, chocolate covered cherries. I'm surprised you didn't say French toast or something, Heather. I'm kidding.
Okay, and the next break is populated.
Stale Peeps rule.
Stale Peeps do rule.
Wait,
Bill.
why? Because
they're slightly crunchy and
Ew.
soft.
Ew.
Yeah, you open the package, you leave it open, and the next day.
No.
Yes.
Okay, that's weird. All right, good luck, everyone. If you're in this break, or if you're in any of our breaks ever and want to watch a replay, they are available on YouTube instantly. You can rewind us while we're live. We're live there right now, as well as TikTok. We did Executive, and you did get a hit.
Yes, Executive, you got a hit.
What team did he have again?
He had the Raiders.
Executive, do you want me to just tell you what you got, or are you going to go watch it? All right, good luck here. We have a Tory Taylor and a Latu. Executive, there was like a purple Cosmic Brock Bowers. It wasn't auto, but it was a good numbered card. All right, Lamar Jackson and a Darius Robinson. All right, Joe Alt on the hollow with a Quinion Mitchell.
And we are running this break back again. Teams are going.
You're welcome, Executive.
You're welcome, Executive. And Pook, you won the Titans in this break. I saw you confirmed it. So
in this current break.
Nice.
Purple JJ Purple Shock. That's nice. And Jalen McMillan. Vikings.
Vikings was K-Sod in this break.
Nice K-Sod. You know what to do with that card.
K-Sod's got it.
All right, Tyrone Tracy and a Tyler Nubbin.
And we'll do another giveaway.
And the other break is up, right?
The other break is up and teams are gone.
All right, we have Jameer Gibbs and a Joe Alt. That was our first blaster box. Nice JJ in that. Going on the shelf, K-Sod. I like it. K-Sod, the coaching staff up there, I could just see craziness with him because how good they are. All right, Jacob Cowing and a Johnny Wilson. Uptown will be nice. Yeah, we haven't seen. We've hit one Uptown a couple on the Mega yesterday or whatever. It was yesterday. Wow, today's Saturday, right?
It's Saturday. Yesterday. It was just yesterday.
Brian Thomas Jr. And we hit 3 downtowns yesterday and 1 Uptown. All right, Deontay Johnson and Malik Neighbors. But those were almost all in Megas. We don't think we've hit anything out of the blasters yet. All right, Cade Stover and Devontae Walker.
I'm not going to start.
That's fine.
Just list if you want me to.
Okay.
Up top one.
All right, Dak Prescott and Roman Wilson. So any of the ones I put up there then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a Brian Robinson and a McMillan. All right.
Good evening, Gmo.
Gotta be it. Gmo, what's up, Gmo? KB, I see you. Pearly Boy. How's Pearly Boy
Pearly
doing?
Boy.
And QC. J Mitten Man. Come on, let's get out. That one was stuck. There's got to be an Uptown in that one. This top one.
Yeah, we need one. We're good. We're good. How are you?
Pearly Boy, glad you're doing well. How about we said we needs to be... That one was stuck and there was an Uptown.
No! That's crazy.
I was wondering why that one was stuck. It's a Blake Corum Uptown for the Rams. Who had the Rams?
Clayton Kane.
Clayton Kane, let's go.
He did call it.
Well, I just said there was one pack stuck in there. It was like in there weird.
Yep.
Let's go, Clayton Kane. Uptown Blake Corum. Let's go. All right, Jordan and the Jatavian Sanders. I set for the Rams. All right, Michael Pratt and Jonah Ellis.
Oh, Pearl, did you see those?
Ox in the Shop. I appreciate you hopping back in and creating that for us.
Ox in the Shop.
All right, Jaden Hicks and Brock Bowers. That's funny. Yeah, big Blake Corum fans here as well, too. That's a sick card. All right, JSN for the Seahawks with a Malik Washington. If you're new to us, all of the veteran cards I skipped past, we still ship them to you. Yeah, Joseph, I would hold it, Joseph. I would hold Marv. I think he's going to have a good year. All right, Troy Franklin and a Drake May on the base. Ox in the Shop, I think downtowns will still hold more value over time, but who knows. Some of the Uptown graphics are pretty nice. All right, Max Crosby and a Roma Dunze. I don't feel like we're seeing more Uptowns than Downtowns, but maybe we are. I mean, once we start ripping these cases next week, then we'll get a good feeling on, like, are they putting more Uptowns or Downtowns?
Oh, interesting, Joseph.
What did Joseph say?
He said he's seen mixed reviews saying they're mass-produced.
Yeah, we'll know, because we'll know soon. Let's just say that. Because a lot of, like, we get sealed cases in, lots of them that we'll go through, and we'll see. We'll know once we get through a lot of those. All right, good luck here on the Cosmic. All right, we have LT, Tim Brown, Sproles, and Wilson. Cosmic can smack. We had a good first Cosmic box.
We did.
Nice Bo Nix in there. All right, Dexter Manley, Michael Vick, and Jacob Cowing. Okay, I figured that they would probably go down. I know downtowns will hold more value. But Uptowns and Blasters, I think you can get like white Pandoras and gold and stuff. We have a Jason Taylor to 75 for the Dolphins. That's a sick looking card.
Dolphins, tire.
I love Cosmic. All right, we have a Spencer Rattler die cut with a Barry Sanders and a Dylan Laub. They are case hits, yes, Ronnie. But it seems like they printed more of those than downtowns, is what everyone's saying. Michael Vick and a Spencer Rattler. Heck, Rookie Kings and Sunday Kings are also case hits. Did they do Blazers again this year? All right, Wayne Corbett with a Kurt Warner Star Command and a Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, I can't wait to see one, Heather. Heather, we'll see him. You know that. All right, Dallas Turner Refractor and a Jermaine Burton.
Yeah, QC.
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's true. All right, if this is the Colts, if this was different teams, we would just go next card gets it for that team. All right, Terry and Arnold. If it's numbered, we'll roll the dice at the end because these base of these aren't worth anything, but it's still a cool card with Peyton Manning and the AR on it. All right, we have another. I think we have a black die cut here to 10. This is a black die cut to 10. It is Joe Montana. This is first on print out of 10, and this is Chiefs, Kansas City Joe Montana.
Wow, Brad Garrett.
Yeah, Kansas City, first on print out of 10 on the Joe Montana. That's sick. Nice, Brad. How you doing, Brad? All right, Joe Montana on the non-numbered as well. Cole Beasley and a Brendan Rice. All right, Hall, Favre, Ocho Cinco, and Chris Jenkins. Man, if you wonder what you can hit out of these, our Instagram was just hits from last night. It was crazy yesterday. Tom Brady autograph. All right, this is Nucleus on the D'Angelo Hall. So here we have a Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders. So misses whatever card we see next, whether it's a Raiders or Lions. That's the person who gets it. Okay.
Raiders.
So we gotta keep track.
track.
Does a Raiders or Lions card come up first?
Okay.
Again, if it was numbered, I'd roll the dice. It's not worth anything. But
thank you, KJ.
All right. So we have Bruce Smith, Peyton Manning. We have Rook, and Kamani Vidal at a 150 for the Chargers. Brett Favre auto. Yeah, I think they hit 1 out of 10 last night, right?
Yes. No, it did. Yes.
I think they hit 1 out of 10. All right. So Jason Taylor, Eli Manning, C.J. Stroud, and Edgar and Cooper.
So who are we looking for? Lions and who?
Raiders. Okay. I'm watching.
Okay.
All right. We have Santana Moss, T.O., Dan Fouts, and a Jalen Polk. Yeah, we had a nice Jaden Daniels too. Oh, we got a planetary card.
Okay.
We just got to go for it because in case it's a Lion or Raider.
Yes.
It's a Caleb Williams the Son.
Nice.
Let's go Bears.
Steve and the boys.
All right, Troy Polamalu and Smith for the Eagles. Let's go. The Son, Caleb Williams is nice.
And we are running this back. There's about 10 teams left.
We like it. All right, Marshall Falk, Maurice Jones-Drew. There's a Warren Moon die cut and a Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. What's up, Black Diamond? How you doing tonight?
Hey, Black Diamond.
All right, Lions get the card because there's a Billy Sims.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that for that. All right, Billy Sims, McCaffrey, Barry Foster, and a Keon Coleman. Roger Mold, Suggs, and Miles Sanders. Timothy, what's up, Timothy? All right, Culpepper, Jason Kelsey, Michael Vick, and a Drake May on the base.
How you doing, Tim?
All right, 2 boxes, 2 breaks, 2 planetary cards.
Yes.
Both good. 1 Bo Nix, 1 Caleb Williams. No autographs yet, so we're going to hit some autos, too. All right, Phoenix Hobby. I hear they're coming out with like megas and blasters of this product. I don't know how I feel about that yet because I like Phoenix Hobby. KB, it's Troy's birthday. All right, here we go. We have Lamar Jackson, T.J. Watt on the patch for the Steelers with a Bobby Wagner Red Commanders to $2.99 with a Max Melton.
And yes, the Chiefs Montana is the Montana in the back is a Chiefs Montana, Jay.
Yes. I see you, the one and only. I know you like that. Those Steelers.
He got the Steelers.
Yeah, we need more. All right, we have Puka, Malachi, and an Xavier Worthy. They will, Chris. Phoenix H2, I think, comes out pretty soon. And they're doing it like they did in 2021, where there's autographs guaranteed again. Well, you know Panini, but there's supposed to be an autograph per box, which I'm glad, because H2s I always like the design. All right, Alex Singleton Wave and a Jonathan Brooks. I don't think I don't know how I feel about the blasters and stuff, but we'll see. All right, Tyreek Hill, filler. We have the Cooper Kupp Puka and a Mason Smith, and that one's numbered to 249 for the Jags.
Kellen, we are good. How are you?
What's up, Kellen? See you, Law Dog. All right, we have it is a Nate Wiggins autograph for the Ravens. Nice. With a Quay Walker behind it. The Quay Walker is numbered to 399, and then a Bucky Irving on the base. All right, Ravens. Oh, Nate Wiggins auto.
More redemption cards.
KB.
Hey, Law Dog. How are you doing?
Hopefully no more. Doing good, Law Dog. Doing good. All right. We have DJ, St. Brown, Will Levis, Jalen Wright on the wave, and a Chris Jenkins as well.
And Big Nate won the Seahawks in the next break. We will give away another team.
Corey, I agree. They don't always hold the craziest value, but I think it's a cool collector set and design. Kyler Murray with a Javon Bullard in the back. The Kyler Murray is numbered to 399 for the Cardinals. I've always liked Phoenix, though. Even back in like 2018, 2019 Phoenix. I've always liked Phoenix. All right, we have Travis Kelce, filler, with a Roman Wilson and a Ray Davis on the numbered rookie for the Bills. I like that it's a chrome card as well, too.
Yeah.
Not paper. All right, we have Max Crosby with a Joe. Is this RPA? Wow, Patriots. Joe Milton RPA 4-color patch.
K-Side.
And this is a clean Bryce Young. Gold to 10. First on print out of 10 with an AJ Barner. K-Side, nice hit on the Milton. And who had the Panthers?
Panthers in this break was...
That's nice. Gold to 10.
Oh, Lindsay had the Panthers again.
Nice, Lindsay. Twisted, we've just been doing them a long time, so I kind of know what cards. But if you're wondering, like if you have cards, you're wondering if they're worth anything, go to eBay and just look them up and see what they've previously sold for. You can filter that out. That way you kind of know over the last few sales what your card might be worth. Probably the easiest way. All right. We have a Contours Marvin Harrison Jr. with a Keelan Robinson. Welcome.
You're welcome.
Can be kind of confusing. All right. Nice Contours.
And there's 6 teams left in the next break.
Yeah, what Corey just said there. Click on sold or completed items. There's other sites too that are good, but eBay might be the most familiar for people. All right, Tua with a Joe Mixon and numbered to 249. All right, AR Pacheco, Kyron Williams. Brock Bowers on the wave contours. You can see the texture on there. That's nice. With a Trey Benson, Cardinals numbered to 50. All right, nice Brock Bowers on this one too. The contours wave.
Nice.
All right, we still got Inception. So again, on the Inception dual card, dual autos in here, we do have it listed in the break. So the Commanders were put at a premium, so any Jaden Daniels duels goes to Jaden Daniels. Then we combined a couple teams. So if you bought the Broncos, you also get the Packers. And if you bought the Bears, you also get the Saints, which takes care of those duels. So there's only really one duel we could hit that we would need to roll the dice for.
Yes.
And that's the Spencer Rattler Leggett. And I don't think we've ever hit that one yet.
We have not.
I've seen it hit, but we haven't hit it yet.
Tony,
right.
watch the video.
All right, we have Latu. Drake May RPA. Wow, is that K-Sod?
It was K-Sod.
K-Sod, let's go. That is numbered. That's a nice hit. Nice patches on that K-Sod, and it's number 40 out of 50 K-Sod.
Nice K-Sod.
And right behind that is a Blake Corum for the Rams. The Rams had a good break. Uptown Blake Corum and on-card auto to 50 Blake Corum.
And K-Sod, I believe, last night said, tomorrow's a new day.
He did. It was rough last night. I remember. All right, Edgar and James to 125. Eric Molds to 99. We have a Bucky Irving to 25, and that's player worn, with a Dante Hall for the Chiefs. All right. K-Sod, let's go. Congrats. Good break for you, K-Sod. All right, let me do a little recap of that one, and then we'll get on to that next one.
And there's 4 spots left in the next one.
And again, I say this too much, but we do have replays available up forever and ever. You can rewatch the break instantly on YouTube. We're live there now, so you can rewatch that. So
G-Man, I know. No JD. Thanks for getting the Commanders.
Okay, G-Man. All right, Trey Benson, Joe Mixon, Quay Walker, Mason Smith, Bobby Wagner, DeWatt, Drake. The Bucky Irving again was 8 out of 25. The Manning AR, Kyler Murray, Joe Alt Hollow, Vidal on the purple. Nate Wiggins autograph for the number to 99 for the Ravens. Again, congrats to the Rams. Also had a good break. That's on card Blake. Then we have Marv on the contours. This Bryce Young was gold to 10. Ray Davis, Jason Taylor. Congrats again, K-Sod. Joe Milton, 4-color RPA, numbered to 49. There was the out of 10 Joe Montana for the Chiefs. First on print out of 10. And then the Drake May RPA, also for the Patriots, was sick. With the Brock Bowers on the contours wave. The JJ. Then there was a Caleb Williams, the Sun. And also an Uptown Blake Corum in that break, too. There's a lot of good hits in that break.
That's amazing.
Let's go, one and only.
Donnie said, fun fact, I adopted a cat years ago, and its a name from the Humane Society was Anakin.
Anakin. Donnie, you've never watched a Star Wars movie.
Okay, so I think... Yeah, we are sold out. And actually, the next break is up and pinned. I was able to get that done quick. So let me... He switched his name quick.
You switched his name, Donnie.
The Kid Lopez, I got you. Thanks for closing us out. The overlay... Why don't you pop the overlay on? Please?
I got it. All right, so there's 3 blasters in this. There's the Phoenix, Inception, and Cosmic in this. So we'll just do it the same order as last time. I'll leave that overlay up just for a second so you can see your name in there if you're in this break. What break number is this one?
This current one is 1070.
1070. All right, good luck, the kid. Good luck, good luck. Let's get you a Dan Marino autograph. You can hit those out of Cosmic and stuff. I love his autos. All right, replays are available on YouTube instantly. We ship all cards and we ship everything goes out on Monday. Let me turn that off. Good luck. Nate, yes. Yes, the new Star Wars box is really nice. Those Masterworks. If anyone's interested in those, I know they're a little bit pricey, but we can give a really, really good deal on them. Probably half of what they're selling for. All right, we have a Jace McMillan on the purple shock with a Will Shipley. Does Steve have the... Do they have the bear? Who has the Bears in this one? Chicago Bears.
Oh, I broke them off. I didn't. Mike. Steve had him in the last break.
All right, Rome and Johnny Wilson. So, Steve, you had him in the break before this. Steve, if you go over to YouTube, you can rewind us while we're live and watch that break, and you'll see your name at the top before I start ripping. And who has the Dolphins in this one?
The Dolphins was the Kid Lopez.
Okay. B-Wax, you might be in the next one that's up.
Yes, the Dolphins already were gone in the next
All right,
break.
Josh Palmer and BTJ.
So, let me get my...
Yeah, so, Steve, you can head over, yep. It's for the break after this. We don't rip till it's full, yep. All right, Caleb Williams, Purple Shock, and a Malik Neighbors. Yeah, so you're buying in right now to the next break. This one is full. Even though I think it'd be fun sometime to open all the cards up first and then...
and then see who can...
Do like a random team break and then randomize it. All right, Brandon Fisk and a Devontae. All right, let's go, Joseph. All right, Jalen Polk and Roman Wilson.
Okay, one only.
Joseph, Marvin Harrison has autographs in Cosmic. I've seen it with my own eyes. We've hit one last night on card auto, so. How about, let's see, what would one and only like? Like a Troy Polamalu autograph?
Ooh.
All right. empty box. See you, old poopsie. Ben Sinnott and Javon Baker. TJ Watt. Yeah, that would be a sick one, too. All right, Chris Jenkins and Adonai. I thought we had you that last break, but it was just a patch. Does Armando have the Chargers in this one?
The Chargers, yes. Armando has them in this one.
All right, Spencer Rattler on the hollow.
So the break that we're currently ripping is 1070.
I'll throw it overlay up against this box for a second. Yeah, I know. They're filling pretty fast.
Yeah, you can throw it up if you need to.
All right, Edwards and Chop Robinson.
I put it. Make sure it's back up.
Is it available to do that?
Yes, you can pop it up.
All right, we have Josh Allen, My House with a Jared Verse. Ooh, I thought we had one. All right, Michael Pittman, Hollow, and Xavier Legette. While I'm opening this box, I'm going to put the Oh, nope, the overlay didn't populate, so never mind. Never mind.
It may.
It was empty.
That's weird.
Wait, let me try it again. There it is. This is the current break we're ripping right now. So if you wanted to see your name on there, this is the current break. All right, empty box. You are welcome. All right, we have DJ James and Jordan Travis. And again, YouTube's up if you need to rewind it or anything. We are live there too. And Twitch. All right, Michael Penix, Purple Shock, and a Ricky Parasol. All right, Falcons. Give us a couple QBs here.
Bill?
All right, Joey Bosa and a Thrash for the Browns. Jacob Cowing and a Will Shipley. Optic is really nice this year. Excited for Optic Hobby and stuff, but Optic's nice. Feels nice. I think it'll grade well. All right, BTJ on the what are those again? The rookie recruits. All right, Xavier Worthy Hollow and a BTJ base. Nice hollow. On Worthy as well. All right, that's our Optic. Let's get into the hobby now. Good luck on Cosmic. We hit a lot of monsters last night. You can, if you didn't see, we did hit a Brady auto last night out of that last case. We're in a fresh case tonight. All right, Peyton, Jason Taylor. We have McCaffrey, and a Lad McConkey. So how it works with this, since it's not numbered, not worth anything, whichever team comes up next first, the Commanders or the Broncos, it'll go to them. If it was numbered, I'll roll the dice at the end.
What are you confused about? Big Top.
All right, we have Ricky, Keyshawn, Donovan McNabb, and a Fuaga. It goes to the Niners, Jeremy. All right, Eli, Santana Moss. It goes to the Broncos because there's Audric Estime.
There we go.
So that one goes to the Broncos. And a Mason Smith. What's up, Mr. Hard? How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Hard.
Hope you're doing well. All right, T.O., Dan Fouts, Michael Pratt, and Enos Rakestraw. All right, Marshall Falk, Maurice Jones-Drew, and a Bo Nix on the base. What's up, Jack?
Hey, Jack. How are you?
All right, Billy, Michael Vick die cut, Jerome Bettis on the Galaxy Great, and a Michael Hall.
USMC, I don't know if it says for sure how many.
It doesn't say for sure USMC, but it's out in baseball. It's always been 4, and so far it's been 4 in these. We have another planetary card.
Okay, let's get it.
All right, good luck. We want these planetary pursuits. Wait, we have a Keon Coleman, the sun for the Bills.
Mike.
It's a sick card. Where the further away from the sun, so obviously like Pluto, and they added like Eris this year too, which is another dwarf planet. The further away from the sun, the better, but those are sick hits. There's usually only about 4 of those per case, too. All right, Warren Moon, Witten. There's a Jaden Daniels die cut and a Cole Bishop. You have an Otani Earth PSA 10. That's sick. I just love Cosmic in general. We've hit 3 so far tonight of those. All right, Todd Heap, Emmitt Smith, and a Devontae Walker. Jack, it should be in the TikTok shop. I'm not sure if they're still available in that next break, but it should be there. All right, Earl Campbell and then Adonai Mitchell.
The Bears are gone in the next break. Nice, Gmo.
All right, Jason Witten. Wow, this will be a sweat on this one. And Joe Alt. This one isn't numbered either, but whether Bears, Cowboys, or Lions have a shot at this card, whichever we see next.
Okay, Bears, Lions, Cowboys.
We hit a number to this one. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
The base nut isn't worth much, but the numbers are nice. That's Walter, Emmett, and Barry. All right, we have Winslow, CJ2K, Kurt Warner, and Fashanu.
Yeah. They do.
Nice, Yaz. All right, Rana,
Nice, Yaz.
Everett. We have D'Angelo Hall. We have purple. Gates for the Chargers, numbered to 150. And Fatanu. We need to see a Lion, a Cowboy, or a Bear for that little triple. All right, we have Brett Favre, Steve Young, Richard Sherman, and Chris Braswell. It's a sit card. Not worth a lot unless it's numbered, but sit card. Chad Johnson. There, Devin Hester. So this goes to Walter Payton and the Bears.
Okay.
All right. We have Bruce Smith and JC. Nate, I don't know for sure, Nate. People are saying that. Once I'm ripping cases next week, I'll know after about 20, 30 cases. All right. Eddie, Flutie, McMahon, and Bucky Irving.
That's right, KB. Don't call me Chris.
That's right. Good old Jim Rome. All right, Rod Smith, Stephen Davis on the nucleus, Lawrence Taylor, and there's a Jaden Daniels on the base of this. I think we'll get a nice Jaden Daniels autograph tonight out of that. All right. What do we have here? We have Carter Bradley and blue Dallas Turner, rookie for the Vikings out of 99. JB, that's what people are saying. I mean, we only started ripping stuff yesterday. We've had more downtowns and uptowns, but I did a lot of megas, so I just don't know. I don't know. We've only hit 2 uptowns and like four downtowns. But I just started yesterday. All right, Kelsey, Favre, and Wiley. We'll be doing sealed case breaks of that starting probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Then we'll know.
Yeah.
All right, Rice, Peterson, Charles, and Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, let's do Phoenix next. I know, QC. We've been waiting for our delivery.
G-Men, I heard that.
Cheapest case breaks you'll see on those by far. All right, here we go. We have Laporta, Jalen Waddle with a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie phenom patch. On the green is numbered 2 out of 25. That's kind of nice. Max Crosby on the red. That one is numbered to 299. And Nate Wiggins. Nice Marv for the Cardinals.
Mustang.
Oh
my gosh. How are you?
Mustang, how are you still a moderator? I'm kidding. How's it going, Mustang?
Mustang.
I hope you're doing well, Mustang.
And there's only 5 teams in the next break.
All right, Will Levis, Najee, Daniil Hunter, Jalen McMillan, and a Jaheim Bell.
Lamar Jackson, that's awesome. Congrats.
I hope all is well, Mustang. You might have been our first mod ever 5 years ago on here. ETN, Matthew Stafford, Herbie. There's a Josh Allen wave with a Devondre Sweat. I'm excited. We got less than a week until the NFL draft, too.
Yeah.
All right, Raheem, McBride, Devontae, Filler with the treasure tandems, Love and Josh Jacobs. Jordan Love does sign in Phoenix, too. And there's a Jaheim Bell for the Patriots. Yeah, I think we're going to see some nice trades. It's going to be fun. All right, we have a Jermaine Burton first on print out of 49 RPA for the Bengals with a Honey Badger for the Saints, numbered to 125. That's a sick color match for the Saints with the Jaquan Jackson. I'll let you load that Burton for me if you can. I'll take that back.
Mustang, you were talking about the creamy. We never didn't end up getting one.
Not Mustang, we're getting one next week. We end up getting the Ninja Slushie instead. T-Law, George Pickens, Mark Duper and Dan Marino, and a Javon Baker. There's a birthday coming up next week, Ninja. I mean, for a Ninja. Creamy.
Yes.
So.
OH, nice. Welcome.
All right, Chris Jones. Good luck, OH. We have a Derrick Henry on the green for the Ravens and a Jeremiah Trotter. I love that you asked that question.
Yes.
Mustang, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, OH, I got you for the Ravens. And the Dennis, congratulations for winning the Seahawks.
Yes, I have seen people open some of the Minecraft cards. All right, we have Joe Burrow. We have Ben. And we have a Joe Alt numbered to 249 for the Chargers. Such a clean design this year. Beautiful looking cards.
They have color blasts, Jeremy?
In Minecraft they do, yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's why people are grabbing them and ripping them. They are. All right, McBride, Montgomery. We have Jacob Cowing to 249 on the RPA for the Niners. I'll take that back with a Danico Autry numbered to 399 and a Blake Corum. Depends what you're talking about for the Minecraft. I have no idea what those are going for. All right, we have a Contours Bo Nix clean with a Lad McConkey.
Mustang, I usually just for the slushy, I usually just put in canned, already pre-made stuff.
We like the
tea or
we like
soda.
the Pepsi or Coca-Cola slushies. All right, Devin Achan for the Dolphins.
I think they're going for how much are the Phoenix going for?
The Phoenix hobby boxes. Yeah. I think weren't they $3.30 on Panini plus tax? So whatever your tax is. All right, Micah Parsons with a Roma Dunze wave and a Jalen Wright for the Dolphins in the back. Another Dolphins there out of $2.99. I think unless Panini sold out, I think you can get them for $3.30 plus tax. I think other websites I saw them closer to $3.75.
Pineapple and blueberry. Yeah, Trey, and I saw them other places for like $4.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Good luck. All right, we have Aeneas Smith. Jalen Polk for the Patriots out of 150. Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers to 99 on card. With a Quinyon Mitchell to 125. Andre Tippett on the green. We have Xavier Legette Panthers on the player worn to 99. And a Dallas Clark. You don't see much Dallas Clark.
Yes. Have not Mustang. In the box that Brady signs in a couple of these products. The
one Brady we hit last night came out of the Cosmic. But you can hit Brady out of Inception too for autographs. He signs in a lot of the Topps product. Hard to hit because he doesn't sign a lot of cards, but we hit a not a 10 last night, so we know they're in there.
We know they're in there.
Also, that we hit a Marvin Harrison. I think it's the first time I've seen a Marvin Harrison auto. I feel like Marvin Harrison was not happy that he has to sign, and his signature isn't the best. Let's just say that. But it's still an autograph Marv.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Which one, Pearly? All right, we have Tippett. Mitchell is numbered to 125. Is that what you're talking about, Pearly? With Jalen Wright, Achan. These are all the hits in the numbered. Jacob Cowing, RPA. Danico Autry, the Mark Duper, Dan Marino, Javon Baker, the Honey Badger to 125. Jermaine Burton, RPA. Jaheim Bell. With the Max Crosby, Jerome Bettis, Brian Thomas, Joe Alt, Rome, Dallas Turner to 99. Hollow Rattler. Jaden Daniels, Cosmic, Rome, Legette, Josh Allen, Wave, Antonio Gates to 150, Jaden Daniels on the die cut, Jonathan Brooks on card was to 99, Jalen Polk to 150, Worthy on the hollow, Derrick Henry, Marvin Harrison to 25, Then we did hit the Sun on the Keon Coleman, a Michael Penix, a Caleb Williams, and a Bo Nix. Nice, Pearly.
Okay, and then the next break only hit. Oh, you want to pop the overlay?
Oh, let me pop the overlay up. I'll go grab the boxes for it.
So there's the Dolphins and Steelers are the last two teams in the next break. And we will run it again if your team's gone. As soon as this one is full.
We can do it 2 more times.
We can only do this 2 more times. Like this
After
one.
this one,
After
and then
this?
2 more times.
Okay.
Then I'm out of optic until we get our cases in.
Hey, the hobby's alive. How are you?
What's up, the hobby's alive?
Evening, Ship. Hey, Boax.
What's up, Ship and Moax?
I'm good.
Alright, so we have Cosmic in this. Again, couple teams left. Phoenix. And also Inception.
Steelers, Dolphins.
The big talk, I can show you the Brady is already in the safe.
Yeah.
I can show you a picture from Instagram now. Let's go here. These are all the ones we hit last night. There's the Marvin Harrison Jr. autograph. We hit a Jaden Daniels last night too, autograph. Bo Nix gold yesterday. Here's the Brady. It's numbered 6 out of 10 on that Tom Brady auto. It's a sit card. Also hit this. This is 1 out of 5 cases, a Cosmic Dust. Brock Bowers auto, CJ Stroud did 10, and then these cosplays are 1 out of 5 cases as well too. So they have these other cool case hits you can hit, but that's the Brady. That's over on our Instagram if you wanted to see it. But that was out of Cosmic last case. We're in a fresh case today, so let's hit another one.
Yes.
Let's hit another one. Yeah, have we seen Jay Latham tonight?
I have not seen Jay Latham tonight.
He's the one who hit it.
Yeah.
He went to bed and he bought into the next break with the Bears, and he crushed it with the Bears too.
Did.
I don't think he got it downtown and everything. I don't think he knew. All right, good luck if you do. No pressure here ever.
Yep.
We do fill our breaks fairly fast. We understand that, but we also price fairly fair too.
So the last 2 teams are 25, only 25.
Oh, sweet.
Jay Latham, Chip.
Yeah, Moax, he also, in that break that he fell asleep, he had the downtown for the Bears. He had Caleb Williams hollow. He had a Caleb Williams Deca Silver. Those Deca Silvers are more short printed than the out of 199s. And then there was one other really good Bears card he hit in that too. He had a crazy break. I think it was like a $39 break too. It was something cheap.
Probably more than that, Big Talk, I'd guess.
Yeah, the Brady autos go for quite a bit more than that, but yeah. Yeah, Ship, that was last night on Fanatics Live. I think the Brady was in a $69 break is all it was. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It'll be a few thousand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do with it yet. He didn't really say last night. He was very happy, of course, but he didn't say if he was going to sell it or not. D-Fry said he's torn.
He's torn on what to do?
D-Fry, that's a... Does he know what he hit D-Fry in that next break with the Bears? D-Fry, if I were him, because it's probably the first Brady out of that product that is at least that out of 10 variation, I'd probably sell it. And then if he wants a Brady autograph, rebuy one that's a little bit cheaper.
Thank you, the hobby. Okay, it says we're sold out. Thank you. Let's see.
Yeah, Big Talk. Yeah, message them. I would guess it's quite... I mean, I heard someone say 5,000. Brady autos on release, he might get that on release, quite honestly, because it's out of 10. So who knows?
Richie grabbed the Steelers and Christopher grabbed the Dolphins. Thank you. The overlay should be updated. I'll put up the new break in a second.
And we'll give away another team in the next break, too.
Yep.
All right, good luck. It's time for a downtown now that we've hit We hit one uptown. Let's hit a downtown now. All right, again, if you are new to us and you're in the breaks or you're not, replays are always available on YouTube. We're up there live right now, so you can rewind while we're live. And YouTube, hello, but we're on TikTok. Sorry, I can't see the chat. Same with you, Twitch, hello.
Oh, actually, hold on. Wait,
There might be one team left.
No, it's 1071. I just forgot to change the number.
Okay.
So 1071.
This says 1071 right now.
Yes,
You just fixed it? Okay.
I just fixed it.
This is break 1071.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. I can start going?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go, Bucks. Good evening. What's up, Richie?
Hey, Richie.
Man, Gmo.
And the next break is up and pinned if you want to get in.
Gmo, how about... Well, I know that would be great, but I just want to see... I've seen one online. I just want to see an Eris. I wonder how short printed those are.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right. If you're new to us, too, we ship all the veteran base I skipped past. All right. Braylon Trice and a Chop Robinson. Big Tuck? Which account? Oh, you're talking to the one person up there. Okay. Mason Smith and a Jared Verse. You're talking to D-Fry. All right, we have a hollow Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Xavier Leggett. D-Fry, I think Big Talk is talking to you. All right, Tip Ryman and a Jonah Ellis. It's the same as that. Okay, Gmo. That's crazy, though. All right, we have Best Tuddies Lions with Laporta and Goff with a Brock Bowers. All right, Mike Gesicki and a Malik Washington in that first box. Come on downtown. I love that Topps puts pack odds. I wish Panini did that. That way we'd actually know how often you can hit downtown.
That's right. Give
us pack odds. That's what we want. Like that Brady auto was 1 in 6,300 packs or something like that. All right, we have a Brock Bowers on the Purple Shock with an Edgar and James. Future MVP, I forgot to say that. It's because he was on the card with Laporta, KB. I did miss that with Goff. All right, we have a Malik Washington and Ryan Flournoy.
Okay, and there's a giveaway for the Titans in the next break.
Ooh, a Dak Prescott on the Flames. So that's the Flame emoji. Jamar Chase Hollow and a Bullard. These are typically only 1 per 20 boxes, 1 per case. We want rookies, but we'll take a quarterback. Pluto's the top in baseball. Yeah, this is the first time they did Uris or whatever. All right, Eris. All right, Drake May, nice Purple Shock for the Patriots. We want... That's why we put Optic in there. It's not just the downtowns. We want the Purple Shocks rated rookies of these guys.
Yep. Hey,
That's
Rob.
Crazy, Gmo. All right, Odell and Vidal, 1 in 44K. You know how many cases that is?
Yeah.
That's a lot of cases. All right, Jalen Waddle and a Chris Braswell. I heard the weather's been pretty nice in the north, a little warmer than normal.
Yes.
All right, Trey Benson and Vidal. I know we talked to our son who lives in Boston. He said it was in the 60s yesterday or something.
Yeah.
And it snowed not long before
Correct.
that. All right, St. Brown, captain in charge with a Chris Braswell. It was a little, what was it today here? In mid-70s?
It was nice today.
It was nice.
72 for you, yeah.
All right, Josh Allen, Hollow, and a Max Melton.
80.
80s in Pennsylvania, wow. Yeah, we're in Nashville, and it was nice today. All right, Cade Stover and Xavier Worthy.
88, Heather?
86
in North
Angel.
Carolina, wow.
85 in Florida. That sounds about right, Nick.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lloyd and Brooks. All right, spring is here. It'll probably snow tomorrow in Michigan, but spring is here. All right, Rashad White and Bucky Irving. All right, at least we got Drake May and Brock Bowers out of that. Let's get into a Cosmic. We still got Phoenix akin after that, and also Inception. Again, Cosmic is 20 packs, so definitely a lot of packs to rip here. No autos guaranteed, but there's usually 4 per case. I would think we would see one. We haven't seen one yet in this case, so yeah, Joseph, that'd be great. Moax, we're having our cousins over, and we'll just we're actually doing like a breakfast brunch thing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make waffles and stuff. All right, Drew Brees and Ben Sinnott. Sometimes there's years we have a ton of people over, but this year our cousins, and they have 2 daughters that will be here. All right, there's the Daniels and Sam Hartman with Jordan. All right, Eddie George, Doug Flutie, and Troy Franklin. Nothing too crazy this year.
What about you, Moax?
What are we looking for this in, Dustin? All the good rookies. And Tom Brady autos, Barry Sanders autos. All right, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, and Chris Jenkins. We'll hit some numbered cards here pretty quick. And some of the inserts. Randy Moss and Jonathan Brooks. This product just released yesterday. This and Phoenix Hobby did. All right, Kelsey, Tom Brady and the Galaxy Greats with Rook.
Nice. Moax, perfect.
All right, Adrian Peterson, Cooper, and we have purple. Dwayne Bowe for the Chiefs is 16 out of 150 on the print number. All right, we have CJ Stroud on the die cut, Jason Witten, and Jalen Polk. What we haven't hit yet, we've gone through like 3 or 4 cases. We haven't hit a 101 yet.
That's right.
Warren Moon, Witten, and Red. We've hit a lot of Reds and some crazy out of 10s. We need a Superfractor. All right, Todd Heap, Steve Young, and a Byron Murphy. What's up, Gil? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Gil.
These are clean, and it's a Keon Coleman. Not numbered, but they are short printed. All right, Chad Johnson and Gray. There's not, I forget how many per case, but it's only a couple.
Tyrell, the Superfractor that I saw got of Jaden was an insert.
Yeah, it was one of the inserts.
Still a big card.
Big, huge card. A crazy card. Yeah, the Superfractor Jaden, he probably, in this product, Tyrell, he probably has 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Superfractor autos. His True is still out there, though. All right, Gronk and a Lassiter. Yeah, I think Hunt pulled the one.
Yeah.
All right, we have Jonah Ellis with a Brett Favre out of 99. Yeah, we ship everything. All base too,
yep.
Bourbon. You get all cards, even the base. If you don't want them, then we donate them. Gil, that Brady was incredible, that Brady auto. All right, we have Dan Marino. There's the Drake May and Brady, not numbered on that, and the Tyler Guyton. Yeah, Tyrell. Yep.
Thank you, Big Mike.
What's up, Big Mike? All right, Jones, Gates, Will Levis, and Frank Gore. And
different one method.
I'm not sure if the packs are available in the next break.
They are gone in the next break.
All right, Keon Coleman, Refractor, and Means. We only can run it one more time after the next one, and then we might run something a little bit different, but it'll be a little bit more because I'm out of Optic, and we might throw a Deca in there. We have a Malik Neighbors. This is nice. These are called Nucleus. There's only 1 per box, so hard to hit rookies. Very nice. Bo Nix on the Star Command and a Trey Benson. All right, Giants. Nice Nucleus.
G-Men got the Giants.
That's a cool card. Little PC card there for G-Men.
And we are giving away the Titans the next break. I don't know how long is left, but not very long. Gift bag right here.
Which one, Nikki, do? All right, we have a gray for the Titans, numbered to 75. Nikki, do that was funny. Yes, we have to ask. Please, TikTok, may we have permission? That's funny. All right, Jim Kelly, Walter Payton, and Will Shipley. All right, Devin Hester, Dwayne Bowe, and Cooper DeJean. All right, let's get into the Phoenix, and we still have Inception too. I have not hit a case hit out of Phoenix yet, or do one here. Phoenix Hobby. Good luck. Empty box there. No Bengals yet, besides a couple base, I think, in there of the Cosmic. All right. Michael Pittman, Bijan, Xavier Worthy to 99 on the patch. Little red on red on red. With a Charvarius Ward on the green for the Niners and a Devin Leary.
Rumor has it, Fridge.
Fridge, if you're interested in those Masterworks, Fridge, let me know. We can give you such a good deal. Probably half of what people are selling them for. All right, Patrick Mahomes Contours. That's a sick card. And Jermaine Burton. I know these aren't numbered, but these are beautiful. Nice Mahomes. Fridge, I opened one on the 238 fam account. I don't know if you saw it. Logan, Quincy, Justin Simmons, Lamar Jackson, and Bo Nix. Just, Fridge, if you message misses, we can hook you up. We can even send it to you sealed if you want. Yeah, some are numbered, KJ. You can hit some contours numbered yet. All right, DJ with a Brendan Rice and a Devin Leary on the red to 99 for the Ravens. All right, Luke McCaffrey on the RPA for the Commanders with Bobby for the Giants and Latu. You good?
Yep.
Okay. I knew something was up. All right. Luke McCaffrey. All right, Nico Harrison. We have Mahomes and Kelsey on that wave on the treasure tandems with the Darius Robinson. Thank you, Carlos, for the gummy bear. All right. We have Christian Watson, and those are again are numbered to 399 with a Brendan Rice. And we do send again all cards. The other thing we do, if you're new to us, we are live right now on YouTube, so you can watch replays forever and ever. So there are replays available. All right, filler with the Cowboys on the treasure tandems and a Ryan Flournoy numbered to 299. This feels like a J.J. McCarthy autograph box. All right, Rashad White, Debo, with a Trey Benson to 49 RPA. I guess it's a Trey Benson box. With a T.J. Watt. Now, T.J. Watt is numbered to 249 with a Malachi Corley.
Jag, we have pulled everything
you can imagine, Jag.
you couldn't imagine.
I think we've gone through like 35 cases, so everything you can imagine. And lots more to go. All right. We have
Far, congratulations.
Kirk Cousins, Brian Thomas, and a Dylan Laub. Is that who won the giveaway?
One giveaway.
Nice. All right, Fridge. You'll be very happy. All right, Ed Oliver, numbered to 299 with a Marshawn Nealon. Oh, and the last few breaks, Jags. Drake May. We haven't hit any Jaden Daniels or anything yet. It's been Drake May. There was a booklet for Cooper DeJean. All right, we have Kyle Pitts. We have a Jalen Wright. And there's a nice Jaden Daniels. This one is numbered.
Nice.
These, I like the picture they picked on these for a lot of the players.
Brian.
That one is numbered 303 out of 399 on that Jaden Daniels. All right, here we go. Good luck here. Again, dual autos. We have the rules up in the thing, but we can talk you through it. There's no dual auto in this one. Doesn't look thick enough here. All right, Dallas Turner. Malik Neighbors to 125. Is that G-Man?
G-Man, you were asking for
go.
it. Nice.
With the Devontae Walker for the Ravens. That's nice, G-Man. Congrats. Musin Muhammad to 125. Warren Moon to 75 for the Titans. Devontae Walker is backwards, which means case it. All right, Devontae Walker and a Jaden Daniels launch on the case it for Inception. Good way to end that for the Commanders.
Nice.
Commanders with a couple nice cards in this.
Yep.
And G-Man, I know that's a PC for you. Malik Neighbors, 21 out of 125 on that autograph. Congrats on that. All right, let me do a recap of this. Again, replays are available. We ship all cards.
Hey, Rips a lot.
What's up, Rips a lot? How's it going tonight, Rips a lot? All right, let me do a little recap on that one. More getting loaded, but I'll do the ones that are done. Our schedule, Big Talk, is that what you're asking? Our schedule is a little random. We are on Fanatics Live app every other night, so we'll be there tomorrow night. And then we do like 3 mornings to 4 mornings a week on TikTok, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays on TikTok. Our son is live Mondays and Fridays. So if you see our account live and it's not us, it's our son who's in his 20s. So what I tell people, the best way to find us is we do have an email and a text list on our website, or if you follow our Instagram. But we are live typically. It changes. Sometimes different with product releases. We're live more. All right, Muhsin Muhammad, Warren Moon, Devontae, Ed Oliver, TJ Watt, Christian Watson, Ryan, Mahomes and Kelsey, Bobby Leary, Charvarius Ward, Xavier Worthy on the patch, the Drake May and the Brady and the Galaxy, the Daniels and the Sam Hartman, Devontae, Gray, Dak on the Flames, Keon Coleman is a nice little there, Bo Nix, Trey Benson RPA, Luke McCaffrey RPA, Malik Neighbors, this is called the Nucleus, with the Brock Bowers, Dwayne Bowe, nice number Jaden Daniels, the Contours Mahomes, Drake May Shock, Brett Favre to 99, and then the Malik Neighbors on card to 125, and the Jaden Daniels launch is a sick hit too.
Donnie, we're doing brunch.
Donnie, we're doing like a waffle bar, so breakfast for lunch. So there'll be some eggs and some probably bacon and sausage, and then we're gonna use a waffle iron and make waffles for everyone. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Do you want to put the overlay up?
Yes.
Okay, overlay up. This is I can. We'll run it one more time after this, and then I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah. I have it set if you want.
Donnie, we usually do, and the people who come over that usually come over, and of course Justin doesn't live in Tennessee anymore, our oldest son, so it's less people than normal, and usually everyone chips in and we make all the things. But we decided that sounded fun and easy. My cousin and his wife and daughters will love it, and so we thought, why not?
Actually, yes. So the overlay actually is not the right one.
Oh,
that's the old one. That was my bad. I forgot to switch it over.
No problem, missus. All right.
So it should be there in a second. Give it a second to populate.
All right. Again, this break has 3 blasters. We're into the pink parallels now, and then
Good night, Boax.
Cosmic, Inception, and the all-new Phoenix as well too. We only can run this one more time after this.
Okay, it should work now.
So this is after this break. We only can run it one more time. Is it? That looks like right.
Yeah, there's a couple teams left.
Nothing like a good build your own waffles. What would you put on your waffles? What's the choices? Strawberries, chocolate chips. I just kind of want plain. I just like a good homemade waffle.
I do like plain.
Give me the butter and the maple syrup.
Parker won the Seahawks. Congratulations.
Blueberries too. I do like blueberry waffles. Yes, both of you said it. G-Min and Denny or Denif Schutz. Yeah, blueberries are a must. You like strawberries.
Yes.
And whipped cream. Is there a limit on how many waffles tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
No limit.
There's no limit. All right. So tomorrow night, and we're on Fanatics tomorrow night, I might not feel very good, but I'll be there.
So, do I see Dolphins Browns?
All right. And we'll run one more giveaway for that next break. The next break will be the last break I can do because I'm out of blasters until we get our cases in on Tuesday. We'll have mega cases, blaster cases in on Tuesday. So if you're wanting to get into some optic case breaks where they're actual sealed cases, not just 20 on the table, for a very good price. We'll be around. Our son will be around. We do random ones of that over on Fanatics for like $30. It's crazy cheap. Yeah. The limit is when the batter's gone. And we might hit that limit tomorrow. I'm just saying.
And actually, it's the Seahawks. Afar won the Titans.
So who's left?
Browns and Seahawks.
Browns and Seahawks, okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And if you're new to us, it's a great community here. We've been on TikTok going on 5 years now. And then we also stream on Fanatics Live. We do both. Both companies are happy with that.
Yes, and Tags, thanks for closing us out.
So, and we're on Fanatics Live in the evenings every other night pretty much. Our schedule is usually Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday too. And then a couple nights on TikTok. Usually we're on about 3 to 4 mornings a week on TikTok as well too. If you like a few morning breaks, lunchtime breaks.
Okay, so this break is sold out. The overlay should be updated, and I'm putting up the break again. This is the last time we can run this break.
Fat Batman, you're right. Let's hit a Marino autograph. And yes, they do have the dual downtown.
So the current break we're ripping is 1072.
All right, good luck, everyone. I'll leave that overlay up for just a second. I say this too much, but we are live on YouTube, so you can watch replays. We leave our replays up forever. So you can actually go over and rewind us while we're live now, or when we hit end, the replays stay there forever. So good luck in this break. Last one is the next one because we've only been live for an hour and a half. So we fill breaks pretty fast typically. Our pricing, I think, is superb. Let's just say that.
Top tier.
All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's hit some downtowns now. All right, we have Devontae Walker and Michael Penix on the base. Slab up those base optic rookie quarterbacks. You never know. If they can get 10s, they definitely have value. All right, Roman Wilson and a DJ James. All right, Joe Burrow on the hollow with a Kool-Aid McKinstry. And there will be a giveaway for that next break, too.
Yes.
Last break. All right, Roma Dunze on the lighted up with an Audric. We're doing auto out of Cosmic, too. I hope it's a monster auto. All right, Jace McMillan and a Jaden Daniels. Okay, we're just going to hit all the base, I guess. And the cards I skip over of the veterans, we still send those to you as well, too. I'll card ship. If you don't want your veteran base, just let us know, and we do donate those to different organizations. All right, Edwards on the hollow and a Terrian Arnold in the first box. Thank you for the share. You see Tal Madge said you could donate his base, their base. Green Ivy. We've been donating quite a bit lately, so we appreciate anyone who wants to.
Yes.
No worries if you don't want them. And if you want extra for your kids, let us know. We'll send you extra.
Let me know. Okay, the giveaway's up.
All right, Jalen Wright on the hollow with Jaden Hicks on the base. We do send extra base to people who request too. I know it's fun for the kids. And sometimes building sets too. All right, Devin Culp and a Chris Jenkins. I see you, Karen. All right, Cooper DeJean on the patch and a Ray Davis with the Troy Franklin.
Hey, Karen. Okay, Tags.
Yeah, Tags, we can do that.
Tags, are you in the break? Because if not, just message us.
Yeah, either way, message us, whether if you're in this break or not.
Okay, if you're in the break, let me know what team you got, and I'll make a note. If you're not in the break, message this account.
And we'll send you some.
And we'll seriously send you some.
Newton.
No charge.
You're in this break now.
Okay, Tags. Okay.
No problem. All right,
Karen,
Evan
you can't
Ingram
hide.
and Marvin Harrison.
Karen, don't hide.
Okay, Karen, we won't tell anyone. All right, Will Reichard and Eric All. They put a security tab in there, and there was no downtime. Come on. This needs to heat up a little bit on these. All right, empty box. We won't tell, Karen. We won't tell. All right, Bucky Irving on the pink and a J.J. McCarthy. Karen, did you like that Tom Brady autograph? Sorry I didn't message you back. I know you messaged Mrs. I didn't have my phone by me or something. Sometimes I try not to have my phone by me for like an hour straight. It's weird because we're so used to having our phones by us.
Yeah.
All right, Maurice and Tori. But every time I do that, there's like 10 text messages that you have to answer.
Yes.
What's wrong with Bucky Irving? I love Bucky Irving. All right, we have a blue glitter. These are 1 per case. Good luck. Malik Washington. See, these are sick cards. There's only 1 per case. Malik Washington on those blue glitters. Those are sick. Malik Washington plays for the Dolphins. All right, we have a Jalen Polk and a Keon Coleman base. Travis must not be a Buccaneers fan.
Travis does not like the Buccaneers.
Bucky had a great season. All right, Dylan Lobb and an Anthony Gold. All right, last break of the night is up. There's a free team available. All right, Isaiah and Jordan. All right, let's get into the hobby boxes now. I said you must not be a Buccaneers fan if you didn't think Bucky's good. I said Bucky had a great season. All right, here we go. Empty box. I know, Gmo. I love Cosmic. Cosmic's so good. You can hit monsters in this. All right, we have a Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, and a Lad McConkey. Again, since it's not numbered, this card will go to whichever team we hit first coming up. So we're looking for Raiders and Lions cards. All right. And it goes to... Oh, no, it's not. It was Raiders, not Cowboys. All right, Steve Atwater, Troy Aikman, Bryce Young, and Mason Smith. I even like Bucky's autograph. All right, Michael Vick, Eddie George, Michael Pratt, and a rake straw. So this time it goes to the Lions, Mrs., because we pull the Lions card next. A rake straw. If that was numbered and worth more, I would roll the dice for it for both teams. I actually think this is a very fair way to do it, too. All right, Amendola, Wayne Corbett, Dawkins, and there's a Bo Nix on the base. All right, we have Brad D'Angelo, Troy, and a Michael Hall. All right, message us, O Bourbon. If you can remind us, we can help you with that for sure. All right, we have orange here. It is a Marvin Harrison Jr. to 25. That's a nice hit. Who had the Cardinals?
Cardinals in this break was K-Sod.
K-Sod. This is 6 out of 25 on that true Marv. And he does sign in this product, and we have seen it firsthand. Congrats. No, further away, Karen. Further away from the sun. All right, Joe Montana, Barry Foster, and McMillan. The further away, the better.
Karen, we got one too.
Which one was that?
Marv.
Oh, yeah.
Auto.
Did someone else get one? Oh, yeah. Sharp and Malik. Yeah, I'm glad he's actually signing in a product. I know, Nick. He is signing. We hit that out of 10. Was it out of 10 last night, I think? All right, Brady, Bo, McNabb, and Malachi Corley. That's why you see so many Suns out there, Karen. Yeah, Fuaga and Mitchell. All right, Jason Taylor, Manning, Chad Johnson, and Marshawn Lloyd. All right, Bourbon sent us a message so we can get some base Lions. What's this? I like it. I think this is an insert too. Caleb Williams, And this is numbered to 99. Galaxy Greats. Walter Payton, 42 out of 99 for the Bears.
CMAS.
That's a beautiful card, too. Nice CMAS. We'll move over Malik Washington there.
Nick, nice try.
All right, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon, the Daniel Sam Hartman duel, and Devontae Walker. Nick, they added Eris, just so you know.
That's right.
Matthews, Falk, Jones, Drew, and Mitchell. Nick's trying to get us in trouble on TikTok tonight. Nick, you know if I hit one, I'll say it. All right, we have a nucleus Barry Sanders for the Lions with a Kurt Warner and a Joe Alt. I love these nucleus. Wow, Nick, we're going to end up
You too, Line Hunter.
All right, so we have Roger. See you, Line Hunter. We have a Michael Hall out of 150 for Cleveland. Cleveland with a card on the stand.
Tags.
Yeah, that's the last break. I know we've only been on for an hour and 40 minutes, but I'm out of optics, so last break tonight. Little quick Saturday breaks. All right, Tom Brady on the Galaxy and Fashanu. All right, Culpepper, Taylor, Tim Brown, and Tanu. Oh, it's a LT. Lawrence Taylor on the white. With Jason Witten and a Chris Braswell. All right, we still have Phoenix and Inception in this too, so we'll get into Phoenix next. All right, Dexter Manley, Spencer Rattler on the die cut, and a JC.
Nice. Favorite play. Tim Brown's favorite player.
Let's go, Cody. When people talk about top receivers of all time, he doesn't get enough mention. He's not a top 5 receiver, but he needs more mention once in a while. He was good. All right, empty box on the Phoenix. Good luck. Mainly. Let's go. All right, Jalen Hurts, Nick Bosa, with a Ricky Parasol to 25 on the patch. On that rookie phenom patch. With a Trey McBride. Crazy contract for Trey McBride. And a Jalen Wright. I'll take that one back.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Watson, DK, Kelsey. We have Ladd McConkey and a JC Latham wave.
What did it say, Nick?
All right. Pacheco, Max, Sam Laporta on the wave, and then Edwards. We haven't hit a case hit or color blast out of this case yet. So we're getting close. Need to be getting close. Seems like we're due. All right. We have a Contours Michael Penix with a Theo Johnson on the green for the Giants. That one's out of 25. I love these Contours.
And I believe we're just about sold out of that next break. That last break.
Yeah. All right, we have to Marshawn Lloyd to 299 on the RPA for the Packers with Hufanga. Niners to 249 and a Ben Sinnott. All right, Marshawn Lloyd. I wish these were player worn. I love that Topps is doing player worn.
Yes. Okay, who won the giveaway? Let's see.
Mikey, always the first to congrats. All right,
Talmadge.
We have Lamar. There's a Dallas Turner wave and a Chris Jenkins. All right, Jordan Love, Quay Walker. We have a Chris Olave and Jaquan. Has Olave said anything? Is he playing? I know that there was that retirement talk. Awful concussions, but
yeah,
he's so good. That was 45 out of 50 for the Saints.
Are some contours?
Some can be. We see waves a lot that are not numbered too, but yes, you can. All right, so we have a filler here with Carson Steele and a rookie, Ricky Parasol for the Niners. That one's numbered to $2.99.
He isn't signing.
Man, that's crazy. He's so good, too. Are we blaming Derek Carr for that? All right, we have a Jordan Travis RPA. There we go, Jets.
Nice,
That's what
Jets.
you're looking for. With a Geno Smith for the Seahawks, numbered to $2.99, and a Braylon Allen. Who had the Jets in this?
The Jets in this one was Tal. Talmadge.
Little Jordan Travis. RPA was numbered 92 out of 125. Green and the black patch there. You never know what's going to happen with Jordan Travis. All right, McCaffrey, JT, Barkley, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts with the JC. All right, Kyle Duggar. What do we have here? It's Travon Walker. I haven't seen him in Phoenix yet. Travon Walker, numbered to $199 for the Jags, and a Theo Johnson. They sent replacements for your optic. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, Joe Burrow on the silver. With a JJ on the rookie rising wave. And a Mason Smith on that. Out of $3.99 variation for the Jags.
Nick, were they good replacements?
Nick, you should have waited to the National again. I know you might not be going, but... All right, good luck in Inception. Product of the year. Right here, for the price. There's better products out there, like Prism and stuff, but for the price, this product has been insane. All right, good luck. Here we go. We have a Marshawn Lloyd. Jaden Daniels, RPA. Who got the Commanders?
Jag breaks.
That's out of 150, Jag. You were asking what we hit in this tonight, if we hit anything.
Nice.
We hadn't hit a Daniels RPA yet. Where's Jag at?
Nice, Jag. There we go.
That's a nice 3-color patch. 126 out of 150. Congrats. All right, Jets with another hit, too. Malachi Corley to 50 on card. Keyshawn for the Jets to 125. Anthony Munoz to 99. Lad McConkey on the player worn to 150. And a Jason Taylor for the Dolphins. Yeah, congrats on that. Those Jaden Daniels sell really well, too. And it's the offseason. Like, if he doesn't have a sophomore slump, there's going to be an issue. His cards and the product's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
If he keeps doing what he's doing, it's going to be a problem.
And, Nick, no, you can't be mad at that. Those are not bad replacements.
Nice, Nick. Well, yeah, they usually do pretty good with that, Nick. You remember the National. They gave me decent replacements, too. Gmo, yeah, and Stroud stuff, he still took his team to the playoffs, but yeah, similar to, yeah. All right, but Jaden Daniels, this is a tough division with the Eagles and stuff, too. All right, a little recap of this one. Again, if you need to watch a replay, they're up on YouTube right now already. You can rewind us while we're live or watch later. All right, Anthony Munoz, Keyshawn, Mason Smith, Travon Walker, Geno Smith, these are all the numbered. Hufunga, the Ricky Parasol on that 2-color patch was numbered to 25. Trey McBride, Brady on the Galaxy, the Daniels, and Sam Hartman. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix on the Cosmic, JJ, Jalen Wright, Michael Penix, the White, Lawrence Taylor. These are like only a few per case on those White. Cooper DeJean, Barry Sanders that's called a nucleus. Looks like a scope. All right, Chris Olave, Michael Hall, Bucky Irving, Theo Johnson, Jaden Daniels on the base, Lad McConkey, Malachi on card to 50. Marshawn Lloyd, JJ on the rookie rising, Jordan Travis RPA, Ricky Parasol. This is the blue glitter. These are like 1 per case of 20. So nice Malik Washington. Walter Payton was the 99. Michael Penix contours. This is a really nice Marvin Harrison too. Orange to 25. And then congrats. Jaden Daniels RPA to 150 is always awesome.
Nice.
Congrats on that, Jaden Daniels. Let's
Overlay.
go. Okay. Let me put up the overlay. Is there a couple teams left?
Nope.
Sold out. Okay.
Sold out. Sold out. The overlay is updated. This next break is 1073.
All right, so it's 3 blasters. Last break of the night here. We'll be back tomorrow night on Fanatics. And Monday night, our account will be live, but it's our son Noah.
Some of you broke with him last night.
So Noah's, he's in his 20s, but he does a couple nights a week. And then, I don't know when we'll be back on. Maybe Tuesday morning, maybe Wednesday morning. I'm not sure for us. On here. Mondays we don't stream, but Noah does. All right. Good luck, everyone, in this break. Let us hit a monster in this as well.
Good luck.
Yep. You good now, Mrs.?
I'm good.
Got the jack.
Just gotta print this.
Kessler, we always send something if you don't hit 2, but, you know, that's kind of how breaks go. Never know. Nothing guaranteed, unfortunately. Never know what comes out of the boxes.
D-Town.
D-Town will be back on Fanatics tomorrow. All right, we have Malik Neighbors on the pink and a Bucky Irving base. Just a quick little live tonight. We did do 6 breaks. It hasn't even been 2 hours yet, so we'll be back. We'll be back over there tomorrow. I think by Tuesday we'll have repacks again on Fanatics. We do those like twice a month.
It is for tonight.
All right, we have Roman Wilson and a Ben Sinnott. Yeah, last break tonight. Sometimes we do longer streams at the Big Talk. We were live yesterday for like 7 hours or something, so we're not always on Saturdays either. So we have McMillan and Jalen Wright, but we know people wanted to get into the new product. Next week we'll be on a lot. All right, Caleb Williams, pink, and the Braylon Allen. Nice Caleb Williams. There's been a couple of TikTok-ish songs on here tonight on this playlist.
Mm-hmm. Might have added them.
Did you add some TikTok-ish songs?
I did.
We're supposed to do some kind of dance or something. All right, Johnny Wilson and Bo Nix. Yes, she did.
Oh, Brian, you know I added it back.
All right, we have Tyreek Hill and Xavier Worthy.
Did you take it off?
No, I didn't take it off. I was saying hey to the watermelon sugar.
I do like this song too.
No, I did not take the Ed Sheeran off the playlist.
I think I only added 1. I had 2 or 3 on it. I only.
D-Town, you had a dream that we pulled. And we did, D-Town. It was a good dream. A sick card. All right, Odell Beckham with a Dallas Turner. That Brady last night was incredible. I keep flipping these, but the pinks are the right way. All right, Antonio Gibson and Nate Wiggins. You can just go look at it over and over, D-Town, on Instagram. All right, Brandon Fisk and a Jalen Wright. Even the Daniels last night was pretty big, too. We have Luke McCaffrey and Ben Sinnott. Of course, they gave us 2 Commanders. All right, Justin Jefferson Hollow and an Edwards. All right, Marv on the lighted up and a Michael Pratt. This is such the ultimate Michael Pratt card because this is actually a Buccaneers card. If you haven't seen Pratt in Optic yet. Lighted up. All right, Travis Kelce and a Marshawn Lloyd. Custer. All right, Devin Culp and a Kate Stover.
That's
all right,
funny, Custer.
Let's get any of the 4 case hits they can give us.
Hey, Andrew, we are for tonight. It was just a short stream.
All right, Ray Davis and Jace McMillan. I love them, Rev Dog. They almost look like they should be case hits. DJ Moore and Caleb Williams.
They do.
The lighted ups are clean. I like the whatever it is, the color blast background.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Kendre Miller and a Brandon Fisk. I think you can get like 1-of-1s of those too. All right, Jonathan Brooks on the patch, Jalen Polk, and a Luke McCaffrey. All right, let's get into the hobby stuff now.
D-Town. I think you're pretty... I feel like you're pretty safe with Deca. That's right, K-Side.
D-Town, do you have a comp on it at all? Is there any other one sold of that? All right, good luck. We're due an autograph out of these.
Jag, wouldn't that be awesome?
Or 101. Yes. Let's hit it. The out of 49 sold for $1,500. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you might be safe holding Deca, though, too. All right, we have Adrian Peterson and Michael Wiley. I guess it depends how much you believe in Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in him, then you might want to sell it. All right, Keyshawn Johnson, Warren Moon, and Plumlee.
Husker
it is tonight, Husker. I'm out of one of the products, and we're just doing a few breaks tonight. I hope you're doing well, though, Husker. We have a Bucky Irving. Yeah, S1 Flow. We hit a Jaden Daniels last night, too, out of this. Anna Brady is crazy. All right, this is the C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, and then the Jaden Daniels base. So what we do with these is whatever the next team on this that gets the card. So Texans or Bears is what we're looking for, Mrs.
Yes, we had a signed Brady. I'm sorry, Texans and
Bears. Yeah, if you go to our Instagram, S1 Flow, just 238 cards, you'll see all the cards we hit last night. It was crazy last night. We hit Jaden Daniels, Brady's, Bo Nix, gold, but the Brady was out of 10 on card. All right, so we're looking for Texans and Bears. All right, so we have Eli Manning. That's a nice color match with a Carter Bradley. Who had the Giants? This is out of 99.
Will.
Nice, Will. Little die cut Eli out of 99. There was a lot in that case.
Yeah, you're right.
D-Town, there was a lot. All right, Bruce Smith, Peyton Manning, with a Will Shipley to 75 and a Marshawn Lloyd. There were a lot. I like these greens a lot, too. All right, Jason Taylor, Will Levis, Troy Aikman. We're looking for Texans and Bears, right? We haven't hit one yet. Okay. And now we have Caleb Williams.
Okay.
So the Star Cluster card goes to the Bears. It's not worth anything because it's not numbered, but it's a cool card. So anyway, that goes to the Bears. I think that's the fairest, the easiest way to do it, since they don't like us randomizing
that's
here.
Right.
Manning, Moss, Owens, and Cole Bishop.
Lil Blazin.
I saw that Lil Blazin. They had it, and then they kind of lost it in the last 6 minutes. All right, Ray Lewis, Galaxy, and a Devontae Walker. All right, Earl Campbell, Keenan McCardell, Drake May on the die cut for the Patriots with the Tyler Nubbin. Thank you, Cousin Harry. How are you doing? All right, Bradshaw, Wilson, and Worthy. I figured on those cards, if it is numbered, I'll just roll the dice at the end, too.
Yeah.
Because those can be worth something numbered. All right, we have Flutie, Earl Campbell, and Morgan. Earl Campbell goes to the Titans. All right, AR and Mims. What are they giving us in here? We're due some more numbered cards.
Yeah.
We only hit the 2. What are they giving us in here? All right, Tom Brady. We have, that's the Buccaneers Brady. Then we have the Archie Breeze and Spencer Rattler for the Saints with the Davis. All right, Sims, Kelsey, Rice, and Braylon Trice. All right, we have a Nucleus Ed McCaffrey with a Brady Star Command and an Austin Reed.
I like the way you're thinking, Karen.
Yeah, Karen, usually in a case of 12, we're seeing like 9 good boxes and a 3 kind of duds. So hopefully this isn't one of those. All right, so we have purple, though. Jim Kelly to 150 for the Bills. I guess we'll get one more numbered card or maybe an auto. All right, Witten, Zach Thomas, and a Javon Bullard. All right, Todd Heap, Boomer, and our new favorite, Slovis. If you haven't heard of him, it's our new favorite.
New favorite. Karen.
All right, so we have a Brian Westbrook, Randy Moss, and a Cameron Kitchens.
Oh, nice D-Town. Let us know what you get on that.
Karen,
downtown.
Karen, I heard Coy say that to you. Like, what are you doing, Karen? All right, let's see if there's a color blast. Though we have not hit case hit out of Phoenix yet. So this was a fresh case tonight. We have not hit a case hit. Maybe there's a case hit in here. What team does Karen have?
Karen has the Cardinals and Chiefs.
Oh, Mahomes has a color blast. All right, we have Kelsey, Baker, Jordan Love. He does sign in this too, but Jordan Love patch with a Michael Pittman Jr. Colts, and that one is numbered to 399 with a Braylon Trice. I can bring those. Yeah. All right, we have Max, Douglas, Darius Slayton, with a Bucky Irving on the Rookie Rising Red. That's nice. That's numbered to 99 and Rook. Bucky Irving, Rookie Rising Red. I'm not going to say it 3 times. That's a nice color match there for the Buccaneers.
Karen is always getting your cheats. You have
Brad.
You need the quick fingers.
Now, Tua, Lamar, Jefferson, Cortland Sutton, and Edgar and Cooper. Give us a color blast. That would be sweet. All right. Filler. Tyreek Hill on the contours. And a Nate Wiggins on the green. Numbered to 199. They don't let us do random on here, D-Town. So it's only PYTs on here. That's why we love Fanatics. Because we can do either. So that's why we do random team breaks there and PYTs here. What's that? What's this? What's this backwards card? It is a Darius Slayton to 99. Interesting. Autograph. There we go, Giants. With a Kyler Murray on the purple, numbered to 249, and a Mason Smith. Who has the Giants?
Oh, Giants? Will.
They might eventually, someday, D-Town allow it, but right now they don't. Will. All right. Here is a Blake Corum on the wave contour and a Tip Ryman. I really like these. And I like the waves too.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Rams. Nice little Blake Corum. All right. Micah Olave. We have a Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans to 99. The Mitchell. Tajay, Joe Mixon, Malik Neighbors on the contours, and a Tip Ryman for the Cardinals. The purple or whatever is numbered to 249. How many?
Karen, I get that.
This was one box of Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
3 contours. Interesting. 3 contours. Yeah, I like that Bucky. All right. D-Hop with an Anthony Gold on the RPA for the Colts. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. These are beautiful cards. Out of 199 and a Jalen McMillan. Anthony Gold for the Colts.
Colts. D-Fry.
D-Fry. Yeah, in this one, they were almost every other pack. A lot of contours. All right, Brock Bowers, Rookie Rising with a Tyler. Come on, Color Blast. we have an Isaiah Pacheco on the 125 yellow with a Joe Alt. Their yellow looks so gold, but the gold is like gold on gold, so you know it's gold. If that makes sense. All right, McKinney, Bosa, Gabe Davis with a Jalen Polk and a Chop Robinson for Miami. Yeah, Karen, I think Phoenix should only be in mixers. I love Phoenix, but it's not. It's more of a collector set than it is. Now, the fact that they put Color Blast in there, you can hit pretty nice. But yeah.
Is that an Optic Caleb in the back?
Yeah, it's a pink Optic Caleb there. All right, good luck here.
Okay.
All right, there's a thickie there. Is this a dual or a low numbered? We'll see. Rookie. Jatavian Sanders to 10. Yeah, that's blue is to 10. It's 2 out of 10 for the Panthers. Nice.
Nice.
With a Ricky Parasol for the Niners on card. Let's go Niners. I thought we had something different there. All right, Javon Bullard to 25. Boomer to 99. Malik Neighbors, nice 2-color patch, player worn, and a Mark Chmura. Mark Chmura. All right, nice Ricky. I love that these are on-card autos. One of my favorite things that Topps does and will do forever and ever and ever. They have a few stickers here and there, but mainly on-card. This Jatavian Sanders is a book. This goes in the 180s.
Giants had a break. Yeah, well.
Yeah, the Giants did have a nice break. They did. All right, let me do a little recap of these. I know some of the big teams. I know the Commanders didn't hit much.
Yeah.
Well, next time we're live with that Phoenix hobby, we should hit a case.
And Sue, are you in here? Sue bought the Commander or the Patriots in a bunch of breaks.
Okay. Is
Sue, I made a note.
Where's
Sue? Are you here?
Yeah, who's Sue's team? All right, here we go. We have Boomer, Javon Bullard, Jalen Polk, McCaffrey, Tip, Derek Stingley, Kyler Murray, Nate Wiggins, Michael Pittman. Those are all the numbered. Jordan Love patch, Brady, Ed McCaffrey, Saints on the trio there, Brady on the Buccaneers, Drake May on the die cut, Jonathan Brooks.
Hold a second. Will, is this really your first card break? Congratulations.
What team did Will have?
Will had the Giants.
Nice, Will. Ray Davis, Marvin Harrison, Bo Nix, Blake Corum on the wave.
That's awesome.
Tyreek Hill, Caleb Williams, Westbrook, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors on the optic, Malik Neighbors on the contours. We had Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Eli Manning. That's a very nice Eli Manning to 99. Bucky Irving, red rookie rising. With a Darius Slayton autograph as well. Caleb Williams on the pink optic. And we had Jim Kelly to 150, Anthony Gold RPA, Chop Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco, Malik Neighbors out of 50, player worn. Jatavian Sanders was numbered to 10. That's a thickie there, numbered to 10.
Thanks,
and then
Will.
on card Ricky Parasol.
And we're ending with Ed Sheeran. Perfect.
It's perfect that we're ending with Ed Sheeran. All right, again, if you're new to us, I'm actually going to turn off YouTube. YouTube is up and going, so you can watch replays anytime you want.